So recently I worked a job. I know, I let a lot of you down. I betrayed you all. It was a biblical type of betrayal, and just like Scar, I don't have a lick of regret. And during my time working a job, I realized getting a job isn't even that bad. And I know it's a little bit surprising since I made a video about the beauty of unemployment. But the employment life ain't even that bad though. I was mashing bare hours on LinkedIn and drinking lots of coffee, so you already know I was certified. And yeah, I wasn't at those jobs for long, but I still gained lots of knowledge, like how defending Wendy Ortiz on TikTok is the best way to get a conversation with a Latina fine shit. Like I was on the TikTok comments and I saw this one dude talking about how Wendy Ortiz is some type of goddess.
What kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot? Do you work on that shot?
So I'm there sitting thinking that this guy's some type of cornball, but when I went into the comments and saw the replies, there were bare Latinos just gassing him up, saying a W feminist, this is the type of black man we need in society. And when I was going through their profiles, I low-key realized that these people actually look good, and I clocked this is actually a method. But I'm not that desperate where I'm indulging in such blasphemous behaviors where I'm comparing a mortal human being to Jesus Christ and God.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bad shot. I don't care what anybody says, that's a bad shot.
And I also learned with working in a bank and spending time with your kids just don't correlate. No joke, at one of the banks I went to, one of the guys said he only sees his son for an hour a day. At that point, you don't even like your son. So for all my wannabe deadbeats that don't want to pay any child support, banking is the profession for you. But I will warn you, they have an animation studio work culture, high quality outcomes for the expenses of your health. Like I know for a fact the map animators had to be doing some type of soul manipulation to make Shibuya look as good as it was. Like it shouldn't be possible that anime looks like that. Like they must have had to half their lifespan. Same with Ufotable. Them boys are so locked in with their craft that they decided to take some of the traits of a Hashira. And I ain't talking about no cool breathing technique like fire breathing, but instead they have a 30-year lifespan. But me personally, I don't have that type of dedication to the craft, so I could never be an animator. But I guess the pay is kinda worth it, but most of their pay is probably bribe money to not sue the actual animation company for their terrible working conditions. But what's even the point, because you don't even get to use that money anyway. It's not like you can attend some type of nice restaurant. No, your diet consists of instant ramen and straight raw cocoa beans. Coffee's not even enough of them no more. They're at the point of no return. And if you're to buy a crib, it'd be a very small one, because I know for a fact the Mappa animators have no type of family, have no type of relationships, and their room's probably dirty anyway. Matter of fact, there is no point in them living in their own home because they basically have to live in a studio. So you're basically just NBA Youngboy, always in the studio and never have any misses. I'm showing you, that Massa album was straight heat. I've heard some of the greatest songs of all time on there. Michael Jackson,
Kendrick, he said he's smoking on top 5s. Where is he at?
Oh yeah, and I went to a Kendrick concert, and trust me, you weren't missing out. I swear to God I nearly fell asleep, and trust me, the music was mad loud. But SZA was cool though. For some reason people were fainting when she came out. Like I just saw bodies dropping and bodies getting carried away. Like I was unfamiliar with SZA's Conqueror's Haki. But obviously I got that advanced Conqueror's Haki, so I could already sense that she was coming. But unfortunately I was lacking on the observation Haki side because I did not know any of the songs. I was swaying side to side like a cornball. But one thing for sure, SZA concerts are the new method for fine shits. Like 70% of the female population was lame. Like I'm showing you, I'm gonna start learning the words to the songs. And at one point she was doing some twerk song and I saw some of the most egregious looking males get behind some.
It should have been me, not him.
What to God, if I wasn't with my mum, I would have got behind some. Cause them things were plumb. But unfortunately, just like Sneeko, I had to sit down and watch everyone else have fun. And it was a OG Pro AM type of concert, which made it even worse because there were bare low XP men with bare tier 100 females. It's like that rare good player you find in season 5 duo fills, and everyone was with a good player. But I wasn't even able to load into the match. Skill-based matchmaking was off as well, which made it even worse. So they were favoring us chopped individuals. But now skill-based matchmaking is back on, and I've not got a cart in nearly 3 months, so I've D-ranked. Like I low-key feel like I've ranked out the game because the amount of meat pics I've seen recently, I feel like I've switched sides. And what's worse is that I don't even ask for it. It just gets sent to me. Like this is the type of energy I'm attracting. But while I was lamenting on my mistake of going to a concert with my mother, I realized being an artist must be a terrible job. And again, for me, pay isn't everything. I'd rather be a lunch lady than be SZA, because lunch ladies have mad power over the entire school. Like the lunch lady could decide to make something disgusting like cauliflower cheese and ruin everyone's day. Or they could make a LTM, a limited time meal, and make some fire munch that makes everyone happy. But artists like SZA, they ain't got that type of power. They do as they're told. Because she was in the most unsuitable fit I've ever seen. She was in a caveman type of fit. Who authorized that? Whoever green lighted that fit is very wrong for that. Like, I'm all for looking at boobies, but there's a time and place. I don't think I needed to be seeing those parts of SZA. Especially not at a concert, maybe a Twitter leak at a push. Actually, furthermore, I don't even look at Twitter leaks now. I've evolved. Like, SZA basically didn't have any clothes on, and it was mad cold as well, so she must have been freezing. But then again, the pay kinda does set you out of generational wealth. But even so, one wrong move and you're gonna be going up against Rock Nation, Diddy, and the Illuminati, and one of them is gonna get to you. And hear me out here, I choose Diddy because say what you want about him, his DNA makes you mad talented.
I beg your pardon?
Nah, I stand on that statement and I'm gonna double down on it. Since Diddy's been away, Justin Bieber isn't hitting the same no more. Like, what the fuck was that most recent album? Why was Drewski a feature on multiple songs?
What? Oh no, see, that's what we not better do.
Nah, he's gonna need to go and rekindle that relationship with Diddy, cause them Diddy juices were helping him with his music ability. But you don't wanna be like his Tory Lanez and DDG, they tried to run from them. You can't escape no Rock Nation. Jay-Z and Beyonce are mad evil. If I was DDG, I would sign the contract immediately. I don't care what you go give away. Give it away to Rock Nation, don't even risk it. But on the topic of weird people, what possesses an individual to be a gynecologist? Like, you're some weird, freaky individual. Like, one time I was gonna say a gynecologist, or the male version of it, to check out if I had prostate cancer, and then he was there telling me about I gotta lift up my legs and start coughing while he sticks someone up my butt.
Police, lock his ass up.
And he said it with a straight face, moving like it was routine for him. So yeah, I had to go home, and still to this day I've not confirmed whether I had prostate cancer or not, and I'll only ever find out until it's too late. Now I understand why my grandma didn't bother getting it checked out. I do the same thing. Like, how about we all just decide to donate to cancer research so there's some alternative methods to check, but instead people donate to Twitch streamers? Like, I could understand a gifted sub and stuff, but if it's more than 5 gifted and you're not on Forbes top 100 list, you're doing something wrong in life. Like, I can't tell you how to spend your money, but if it's your parents' money, just stop. Like, if I worked as a janitor and my kid used my hard-earned money and was gifting subs to someone like Kyrie Irving, and make them an anime MC. And no, it's not a get milk situation, so my son's gonna be like Gone Freaks. No, he'd be a Edward Ehrlich. And that's not even an outrageous statement, because why the fuck is my child spending my minimum wage income to gift subs to one of the highest paid athletes in the world? And now that I calmed down, I realized that if I was a janitor, I'd do that to my son even if he wasn't gifting subs to anybody. If he was doing well in school, I'd still do that to my son, just because of the fact that I'm a janitor. Because being a janitor is mad hard. You need a different type of mental fortitude and endurance to do their job, especially a school janitor, because kids be doing the most revolting stuff in the bathroom. I feel like every time you step in there, you discover a new type of substance. Like, school bathrooms are the place where 90% of black kids found out that white people shit is in fact black as well. Because I know for a fact every black kid when they were younger thought white people shit was white. And on the topic of shit, I remember a kid started rubbing shit on the doorknob when the cleaner was on the other side of a bathroom, and for some reason the cleaning lady cleaned it up. Like, I'm showing you, £9 an hour is not enough incentive to be cleaning up shit. Maybe I'm just OCD, but I can't clean up no shit. And it's the same thing with plumbers. I can't do their job. Like, don't get me wrong, they get paid a lot more, but you're still messing around with shit. If anything, it's worse, because they have to be going through all types of sewage waste and sewage water, and I don't even know what type of genetic mutation they be finding down there, and I'm not trying to find out. Like, I'd much rather be a cave diver than a plumber, because at least I know what's gonna await me. Death. But when you're a plumber, you're gambling with torture, and the thing is, you don't even know what type of torture you're gonna get. You can mutate. And notice my choice of words. I say you, because I know for a fact I'm not dumb enough to engage in those type of activities. I'm not falling for that plumber propaganda. If you're really bag focused like that and you don't really care, you might as well become a hitman. I feel like that shit's a lot cooler. But me personally, I never indulge. It's cooler, but I never indulge. That shit's illegal.
What? 21 car? What? They could have gave me a car.
Like, someone like me, I'd rather do something simple like airport security. But hey, don't listen to me, follow your passions and do what makes you happy, as long as it doesn't hurt no one.
This is a AWA production.